Oh, little Olympus. Oh, I've missed you, buddy. How you do? Ow. I know I've been using the Fuji more than you. I choose him over you. I'm sorry. You're weird. You have a tiny sensor. You don't let me change things fast. So I figured today we talk a little Olympus. Apparently, they're moving in the direction of video. That's exciting. And I figured we do a little night vlog. Compare them first to R5 and R6. Can Micro Four Loser handle itself at night, or will he get mugged?
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
Those are some interesting colors. I don't mind those. I don't mind that face. Yellow, pure yellow. I'm a Simpson. Why are you doing it? Oh, Olympus, how could you? So pay attention to the autofocus. Does it hunt tonight? And the stabilization? So Olympus, we know they sold their company off to that investment firm. Usually that means the end. They're not going to further develop it, but it sounds like they want a piece of the video pie. So apparently the big news is that they're coming out with RAW, recording to a Ninja. I just think, what a waste. This tiny camera, nobody's rigging this thing out on a professional shoot. They never will. You need to do something internal here to get me excited. I don't care about anything RAW anywhere with a Ninja on it. I don't need ninjas hurting me. So I just wanted to say that that's a mistake. You've already made a mistake, Japanese investment firm people. The Ninja 5 stupidity. It's kind of cool to think that this camera could output RAW video. It might be the most glorious thing ever, more dynamic range and the stabilization, but that thing, the Ninja 5, weighs more than this camera, I think. I didn't research it. Oh God, but that would at least bypass the 2-minute recording files that we got on here. I gotta edit. I don't mind it. Now that I've reconsidered it, it breaks it up, it's annoying, but that gives me better audio, because when you have like a 20-minute file and you try to level it, impossible. These loud peaks, whereas the little 2-minute ones, it's like, all right. Too bad the preamps are shit. How we doing in this low light? Has it lost me? Could you even tell if it did? Are we at 25th of a shutter? Is that legal? Oh, wow. Oh boy. Don't move. That's an interesting decision. Did I allow that in the menu? Oh boy, this is dark. There's a teacup head guy. Oh, look at him. Oh, you needed that in your life. Do you want to print it? Here, just take a screenshot. Oh, sorry. There. Oh, God. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, just leave. So even if they do come out with this RAW, I'm not going to buy a Ninja 5. It's not for the money, it's the inconvenience. And you need a battery for that. And a SSD drive, like that's too much. Just the perfect camera has everything it needs inside itself, just like you. You're perfect the way you are right now. You don't have to change, not for anybody. You just follow your heart. You just follow that heart, unless you're stupid. Your instincts lead you to trouble. Just listen to someone better than you then. Your sister, you don't have one? Oh boy. So moving on from the RAW thing, it's kind of cool, but who cares? But the fact that they're focusing on video now, it sounds like Olympus could have a future. I don't think they know what they have here. Like, this is one of the better video cameras, except this lens is a little weird. It's the fisheye. I correct it in DaVinci, but the background, it humps like a humpback. It sways in the wind, but that's fine. The only other lens I'd consider for this system is that 12mm Tony 2. It'd be decent, but a little tight. You'd be in here, and not much Tony. This guy kept leaving this comment, every time you say Tony, it's a thumbs down. That was the easiest ban I've ever banned in my life. After like 4 comments on 4 different... You're banned so hard. Oh, there we are. We're still at, what the hell are you doing? Oh God, you never compensate. I look so bad. Oh God. How does it look next to the R6? Better? Micro Four Thirds for the win. Oh God, it changed. Oh, run. These two girls just walked by. There was a guy standing there on his phone. He said, "Hey, darlings, who's single?" Which one? It's not gonna work. You're just scum. They know it. They could sense it. Women's intuition, it's a thing. So, work on it. But Olympus, I love it. Best colors in the game. Best stabilization in the game. I don't know about how the autofocus is performing tonight in this low light scenario. But in general, this keeps me, as long as I use an Olympus lens, which brings me to a side note. I think my Panasonic autofocus troubles are mainly due to those Leica lenses. Those are the problems. Mostly. They still suck. But my God, Olympus is there. They don't focus on video, even though it performs really well. They just don't have the features. The slow motion is utter disappointment in here. But when it comes to Panasonic versus Olympus, it's kind of like Panasonic's the video shooter, Olympus is the photo taker, but Olympus has the better video, better autofocus, better stabe with the digital. I would prefer if they actually tried to make good video. Will they ever? Why does he have a Hummer? You're in the street. There's no need for it. Is there women in there? I gotta be honest with you, when it comes to Panasonic, I don't think there's a company that does usability better for video. They just know everything. Everything's so convenient. The custom mode dials work. Everything is simple. They warn you when you're at the wrong IBIS setting in your lens. Like, they're so good at it, and then they're so dumb in the autofocus arena of life. They're so stubborn. Like, how? How are they doing it? I was watching some Sony a7S III review, and he was filming it on an S5, their newest, greatest. It was just constantly pulsing. He even apologized, like, "Sorry, I'm filming on a Panasonic." It's embarrassing. Yet feature-wise, Panasonic all the way. I wish I could just everything in Panasonic except the colors and good autofocus. You'd be good. Olympus colors, just marry each other. You know you were meant for each other. What's this guy doing? What are we all doing here? Why are we doing it? I'm walking up this dark-ass street to see if it loses me. We'll go to a dark corner soon. But my God, Olympus, with a video focus-centric mind, they'd rule the world. There's only really a couple things I'd want them to do. Their log format is over-sharpened. You can't change it. It's terrible. We're in flat right now. I find that's pretty decent. So change that. Let us make custom mode settings. I've already made a video about this. I don't want to repeat. Go watch that video right there. And it tells you everything Olympus needs to do to become a video contender. But in general, you got the pieces. All you need is an investment firm with a video in their heart. You got it. As we're witnessing right now, the Micro Four Thirds sensor is one of the best in low light performance. Doesn't matter where you are, it never loses you. Even though you're in pitch black. Okay, the box disappeared, but doesn't mean it lost me. There it is. Oh, no, it's gone again. Is it better or worse than the Canon was doing over here? Because the Canon was breathing. It doesn't look like it's changing. Seems fine. Olympus is good to go. As long as you use an Olympus lens. Panasonic lenses don't work. It's too bad. I would have brought the 12mm Leica 1.4 out here. It's like, all right. But that thing hunts. And it's the Leica's fault. I also wouldn't mind some wider primes. I've debated it. I don't want it too heavy. This is about perfect right here. With this weight setup, boom, that's decent. But it's fisheye. Could you do a 10mm? 1.4 lighter and still be good. I don't have an autofocus box on me. There it is. Wow, the low light performance. You would never know this is nighttime. You would never know. Wow. So I'm not going to write Olympus off just yet. There's something about this camera that had me reaching for it until I got the X-T4. This was my favorite camera to use on the street. It was great, but the X-T4 is a little better in every way. The slow motion mainly. Autofocus is worse. Stabilization's worse. Colors are worse. Why am I using it again? So it is exciting to hear that the Japanese firm is not going to sell it off and they're actually focusing on what we need to focus on, video. That's the future, vlogging, hobo vlogging. That's the future. So let me know what video features you think Olympus should add. What's the best vlogging lens for the Olympus system? And how did it perform today in the darkness? We're in pure dark. It's harder to tell because everything seems in focus. That tiny micro loser sensor. That's embarrassing. Still, buy a Panasonic Pony of Hope shirt. Subscribe for more videos. I'll see you next.
Back in the day, I used to sit on the ground and pound downwards, sound asleep. Never asked for release into the sea of a demon seed and his evil greed.